people are laughing about your product, I don't think is the right thing to do. As any businessman, I think you have to take advantage of every opportunity that you get in order to get your brand out there. First of all, that's why you have a research team to get to know the person who is coming to do who is coming to profile your company. Get to know what they do and who they are before you say no to them. So I don't think people laughing at your product should give you the opportunity to say no to chances like this, because even when we were coming, it was for free. And at the end of the day, the platform that we had was something that could help the company also redeem the image of the company that you always say that people love. I don't think we were coming in for that purpose, so that shouldn't be something that you stand on just to treat people this way. um I think.
Hey, this laugh is.
Oh my
I can
goodness.
already tell it's
Okay,
about to be
so
juicy. Paint a picture for us.
I would say that 99%. you know um the 1%, to be honest, the 1% are like people that I know. So maybe I profile a company and they see the impact and they'll tell you that, hey, I think you need this guy to do something, you need that guy. So basically that's how, whoever you've seen on my channel, that's how I went. Like, from, I know this guy, I've tried him, you can't try him. But let's say you have seen a brand and you're going to them directly. Now that would take a very long time and they will never respond. So it's that's why I tell people you have to build network when it comes to doing what I do or whatever you do. Try to, put your heart in everything that you do. The first story that I did, the woman opened her doors for me. A big shout out to her. She opened her doors for me, and then after she opened her doors, she said, "Okay, I know this person," and that's how I built my whole chain of videos that I have on the internet. Basically, if you go to them directly
Mm.
to tell them that this is I am this, I am that, they will never respond to you. They will never respond to you unless maybe now they know. It's now that it's a bit easier for me. If I open my email, I see a lot of companies asking, "Oh, we want you to profile one." But when I started, it was a struggle. It was really really a great struggle. Yeah.
Mm. So you say 99% of companies that you have approached in Ghana have given you the cold shoulder or just don't
they
bother.
just, they just don't bother. They don't know why they have to work with you. So let me be clear here. We are living in a country where I'll say that it's now that people are being open to social media, because to them they don't see why. Okay, I can go to TV3, I can go to GTV, I can go to Metro TV. Why do I have to work with an influencer? I think it's now that they are actually understanding that the social media is here to stay. I mean, I remember, like, they'll say that, okay, I'm not gonna pay for stuff like this. When you come to me, I will not pay for it. But I keep on asking you, but will you pay TV3 for, that 1 minute ad? And TV3 will charge you once, right? But let's say I've done a video on a company in Ghana that I think I did it like maybe 2 3 years ago, until today they're still benefiting from the
Mm.
video that I did 3 years ago, because the video is on YouTube, and every day people, because my kind of content, it's more like a evergreen content. So all the time the video is relevant. You get it? But when you go to them, they'll
Mm.
be like, you know what? I don't think I need a social media person. A real estate company want to advertise their product with what do you call it? A TV station or a radio station. But now they didn't really understand that. Okay, social media pull numbers until they try it out and they test it and be like, oh my goodness, this is actually uh, a great way for me to advertise my company or sell my product. So I think people are now understanding, and I don't blame them. I believe that it takes
Mm.
time, and some of us are like pioneers. So we're trying, and believe me, it's kind of exciting to see that these days, even people come to me and I tell you that this is the amount of money that I want to be paid, and they don't even say no, that's too much. No, they'll just give you the money because they believe in what you're gonna bring on the table. So yeah, so far,
Mm.
yeah.
Sure. Okay, Wodemaya is back on. We'll get his three hot tips, and then Giovanni, it'll be over to you. Wodemaya, talk to us. Three hot tips for approaching brands, and the tips or tricks that you employed when you were successful. Only the 1% of the time. We would love to hear. Okay, I think the
Sorry.
Angola network is being okay. He's back on. He's back
Is
on.
it back on? Is it okay? Hello.
Yes, you're on, please.
So first of all, you have to build a solid brand because when you are when you want to approach any brand, they want to know your worth. So build a solid brand that you also know that you're coming on board with a value that when they give you money, you know the money is worth it. That's the first thing first. And second, I would say don't go below your brand. I don't know how to explain this. Um, you know, some people will be like, when you are approaching a company, you have to go.
Okay, I think we might have lost Wodemaya again. He's out of the country. Connectivity issues abound. Okay, he's back on, and then Giovanni will follow.
I don't know. Is that okay?
Yes, you're back on.
So the number one point is build a brand that has value to the extent that when you go to the company will know your worth. And second, don't reduce your value when you are charging. You know, let them know let them know that this is who you're worth and this is what you can do for them. Do you understand? Because me, when I come to you, I know the power that I have, and that's the power. That's the same way I'm going to charge you. So
Okay, I think we've lost Wodemaya again. Not to worry at all. Giovanni is in the spaces. Wodemaya will allow you to readjust, and then we'll come back to you at a later time. A lot of you are requesting the mic. Fear not. You'll have an opportunity in about a minute to also me welcome Nana Kwadwo Safo Jr., CEO Kantanka Automobile, onto the spaces. He's joined us upstage. Kwadwo, good evening to you.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. Just
You have had quite the week this week. You're a very popular man this week.
thanks to
Uh, uh,
the trip, the guys who made a trip to the UK and Mr. Wodemaya, Ghana baby.
hey, come on, the raps are flowing. But could you again, thank you so much for joining us because we certainly wanted to pick your thoughts on this so it's not a one-sided conversation. I'm hoping that by the end of it, maybe some collaborations can happen and we can put everybody on the map. Ultimately, that is the goal. But I want to ask, first of all, have you seen an increase in the sale of Kantanka cars this week? You guys are everywhere.
Okay, so for me, I think last week I got a call from one of these is it a mining company to deliver a few vehicles to them. Aside that, people keep on asking me, why don't you guys do more marketing? You need to do billboards. You need to do this. You need to do that. The reason why we're not going so hard on these things are because of demand. If demand increases or demand goes high and the supply is not able to meet it, that is when customers or people will start losing faith in your brand. As it
Mm.
stands now, if we are still having a very long chat with a lot of banks in Ghana to see how best we can partner somebody. Till then, we only get some kind of relaxed financing from outside Ghana or maybe a certain.
Okay, I think we might have lost Kwejo there. If you're still in the spaces, Kwejo, please let us know so we can bring you back up on. stage. Let us know if you're still in the spaces and we can bring you back up on stage. Let me also
I mean, honestly, it's I don't even know what to make of it because I was just also looking at and reading comments from people, and it didn't look like they necessarily believed, the excuse, if I may use that advisedly, from Safo. And that's why I was hoping that Safo could join us because I would have wanted to know what he made of the comments that followed his interview with us on TV. And of course, subsequently, the apologies as well. And I was hoping that he could also sort of mend things with wodemaya on Twitter Spaces. Maybe this is public domain, and so they may not be too comfortable, but it would be nice for the public to also see that it's not just about him coming on TV to say, I'm sorry, but we can hear them jaw, and see what they can do. And then we can also make sure that we're getting some, a way forward as to when, okay, bro, I'm looking forward to having you in, at my manufacturing plant maybe next week. Let's make it happen. And then we would all be like, we'll be proud to say that we were here when it happened, and we're happy that regardless of what happened in the past, they're able to work together. It's been a challenge. I won't lie to you, because even for me personally as a brand, yes, I'm lucky that sometimes I get these brands approach me to promote their products. But even beyond that, I run the BU campaign. And to get sponsorship, even for that, is a challenge. Sometimes you hear brands say that we're not sure we can support it because it's competition to something that we may be doing. When in actual fact, it's not direct competition. But then again, it's also great to know that you are supporting, a good cause, just so that your brand can also leverage on the positivity that comes with it. But you find that in most cases, it's such a struggle to get these brands to support. And I'm happy that we're having this conversation. Kafui Dogbache is here, and maybe he can just show us, or at least tell us what we might be doing wrong, or what they might be doing wrong, and how we can all come together and make sure that they're supporting the arts, and not just any kind of arts, but the people who really make change, within society. So for now, this is what I'd like to say. Maybe if I'm given the chance to speak again, who knows? I might just have something else to say. But I'm enjoying the conversation. I mean, I didn't know about this Wodemaya issue about going to prison, and having tried so many times, to film Kantanka, because he also said that when he saw the videos of Wodemaya, he thought that he was interviewing people that he, Kwadwo, thought he was doing far better than. So I'm surprised that over these years, we still have not seen that, marriage happen. But I hope it happens soon. So yeah.